Well, it's a chilly Friday morning here, -6, but the weather's okay. Oh, weather's not bad. So anyway, I was out in the car last night. I noticed that my main beam bulb wasn't working, so that's needing to get looked at. And I also noticed that the side light bulb, which I taped together in an earlier video, the holder anyway, it was starting to flicker, so that's not much use. So the thing must be coming apart even more. You can see the bulb in there, and perhaps just there, so I'm going to have to take that out. So I'm going to redo the connection with some that I've bought from AliExpress. So I'm going to have to remove the light. So to remove the light, we've got this bolt, and this bolt. So they're 10 mils. And then we're going to get underneath. Somebody's calling. Hold on. So, disconnected the two connectors. Get your fingers underneath here. And give it a good tug. Famous last words. It's a motherfucker. There we go. One light unit out. Not the easiest. So you've got the two connectors there you need to disconnect, and that's it. But yeah, there's a lot of kind of fiddling about trying to get that out. I think at this end and underneath. Alright, cheers. Alright, so here's the back end of it. This one should be the full beam. Adam's got his thumb in front of the camera, that's excellent. So I'll get that out. Now this is the one, the beam that's gone. So that's that, I'm going to put that out of the way. And then here, this is the dip. So in here you've got the main light. So I'm going to remove that, that's off. And here's the catch. So you push it down into the side. Then you can take the bulb out. That bulb to the side up there. That's actually, looks like it's getting a bit hot, doesn't it? Burning off. Right, so that's the side. And then the side light bulb. Well, oh sorry, no, that's not the side light bulb. The side light bulb's here. So that's where I need to get into there to get that connector out. Right, so I've taken the connector off the main beam bulb. In this case, my connector has kind of disintegrated slightly. So to get it off, there should be a little trigger here. But to get it off, you see that metal tab, which is there. You need to push that down to take it off the bulb here. So anyway, that's removed. And that's the bit I'm going to have to get to in there for the side light bulb. So, to undo this clip, you'll see it there, you push down to the side, lift it up, move that connector out of the way. Right, I'm going to test that with a battery to see if it's gone. It is looking slightly darker there, but whether or not it's failed, I won't know until I get the battery on it. Right, so there's been a wee bit of testing. I firstly took the bulb out and I used my trusty UASA battery to test it. The bulb tested fine. There was something up with this connector, so anyway, I've pushed the positive terminal in where it clips on here on the inside. So the next thing is to see about replacing this not particularly serviceable connector for the side light bulb. So I've tested the side light bulb, applying a positive and a negative to it, and it lights up fine. So it's not the bulb. it's the connector. So I'm going to go into the house and get a connector and just temporarily wire it up and see if it fits in that little hole down there before I go any further. So I'm going to take that bulb back out. Move it out the way. So I'm going to see if the AliExpress ones fit in that hole. Ooh, misses. Right, back from the house. So here is an AliExpress side light bulb holder. Now that's where it's going to go, in there. Friction fit only. I'm not left-handed, so anyway, that does seem to go fine. So what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to take off the wires from here and connect them to here. But before we go any further, I'll put a bulb in there and I'll test the holder with the trusty USA battery. Right, so there's the new holder, complete with the T10 LED bulb. So let's see if it works. So I'm going to put, I need about 3 hands here actually. That's to that one, and that's to that. So it works, that's fine. Cool. Well, I'm kind of loath to do this, but because time is of the essence today and it's -5 or maybe it's -3 now, I've put these on. I've just tested it with the battery, it's lighting up fine. And then on this end I'm going to take this connector to bits, and I'm going to splice in one of these into that. I would actually normally do it with soldering iron, but in time-honoured tradition I have absolutely no bloody idea where my soldering iron is right now. So in the interim period I'm going to take this off and then fit that blue connector and then put these T-taps on. It should be okay in there with the with this waterproof seal. I don't think it'll be that bad, but anyway, that's my next step. Well, I've had a slight change of plan. I've taken those T-tap things off, didn't like the look of them, and I'm going to put this cable sheathing over it and I'm going to make the connection in here, and then when the weather's a bit better I'm going to solder the connections on properly. Well, that's the 2 wires joined, so this is a positive, this is a negative. I just need to get a lighter out now and get that heat shrink stuff moulded to the shape of the wiring. Well, that's a light fitted again. It's not secured yet. That's that one on, that's that one on. So, to see the moment of truth if it's actually working. Well, the first observation is, yes, the side light is working fine, but the main beam is not. So I'll need to have a bit of a fiddle around in there and see what's going on with that connector. Right, I've had a look at that connector and I think the negative part, which is the, let's see if I can point to it, which is this part here, wasn't connecting with the body. So I've done a test, I've applied power from the USA battery and the light's coming on, so let's see, I'll put it back in. What I'm finding when you try to take this bloody thing out, it seems to catch down here more than anywhere else, so this is the sort of troublesome area when removing the light. But anyway, I'm going to put it back in, hook it back up, and hopefully everything's working. There we go. I don't know what happened there, but anyway, I've got the high beam on, and then you can see the side light there. So high beam's on fine, high beam's on fine, and the side light's on there. I'll have a quick check to see what the side lights look like without the lights on. Okay, that's side light only. And side light only. I can't see any difference, but anyway, that's done and dusted. I will put the cap back on here, and I'll tuck all these wires back in properly, and hopefully it should be good to go. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask, and feel free to like and subscribe. Hope you're having a good day. The sun is just about going down now. What time is it now? 1:30. So anyway, I'll get the tools tidied up. Not very many tools required. 10mm socket. You might need a pair of wire strippers. Definitely don't bother with these crappy things. The side light bulb holders, I think they were 10 for £1.30 from AliExpress, so it's worth having something like that in your kitchen drawer like I have. The drawer of doom, filled with lots of things that may never be used, but they're there for an eventuality like this where I need to replace a messed up bulb holder. But anyway, at some point in the summer I'll probably take this out and then I'll solder the wires. But if it's working fine, I might just leave it alone. You never know. Well, that's everything bolted back up. So 10mm bolt, 10mm bolt, and 10mm bolt. So everything's working fine. I don't know if this is a one-off situation with my seed where the side light holder disintegrated. Maybe it's a common problem. I've never heard anybody else complain about it. But I'm on nearly 204,000 miles, so there's certainly no complaints for this. What has been excellent. Oh, what happened there? That's strange. I thought the lights were off. Anyway, that light's flickering. Oh dear. Oh dearie dearie me. Well, I've gone back in. I've taken this one out. I don't know if there's actually anything wrong with that whatsoever. What I've done is I've put another bulb in, and I'll put that back into the bulb holder just to rule out whether or not it was something to do with the bulb. But yeah, there's certainly no problem with the connection there. Right, that's that back in. Just need to connect up the main beam connector. That's that, and then I just need to tuck these wires out of the way. Still on. Let's put the cap back on, turn it till it pops in, and then turn it back. Famous last words again. That's it in. It's flush. And then finger lock it. So yeah, that's okay. So I don't know what happened there, but it may well be that there's something not quite right with that. But anyway, these are like 10 for £1 from AliExpress. So anyway, that's that. So hopefully now I'm going in to get some lunch and a wee cup of tea. So anyway, thanks for watching. Any suggestions, good or bad, feel free to make a comment.